you have not done so already, please check out part 1 before watching this video.
Okay, so welcome back to Jack's Mini Zoo. So this is the part 2 of how I build my ferret enclosure, and this is the final product. So as you see here, it's all brown because I've put a coat of waterproof paint on it, which is always good. And as you can see, I've done the mesh on 3 sides, including the door. The door's got a little latch that I've just made. Opens and closes. There's Niffler and Sandy. Just fed them and just put them in. So look, there you go. She's gone through the tunnel. This tunnel is just a pipe from like an old tube, from an older piping system that's on top of the houses. They seem to enjoy having it, and they seem to enjoy searching around.
So here's me trying to get a shot of my ferrets coming through the tunnel. As you can see, it's very dark, so you won't be able to see anything, but I'm trying anyway. They might come down. Oh, there's Niffler. That was my attempt. So this is their old enclosure. As you can see, they still love it. That's their nest box. That's where they sleep. There's a little hammock and some straw in there. So so that's where they stay most of their time. They have like a little hole, if you can just about see it. That's where they get into. There's their old nest box, and that's their feeding station. Well, was their feeding station. Now that's just where I keep their water. That's where the feeding station's going to be. There's the tunnel so they can get from one cage to the other. That is an old hanging plant pot that I salvaged and made it. And that's another old plant pot which is now going to be a nest box, and it's full of straw so they can bury in it. There's Sandy, and behind her is a ball which you can put food in, and they have to roll it round to get the food out, which is very enriching for them. There's Niffler. She's just come through the tunnel. The tunnel is an old piece of pipe which I just found lying around, and if Niffler just moves out the way, I've drilled a hole through the wood so it's nice and sturdy, and so it wouldn't stay in place. I had to make a hole into the old enclosure, but it was a very small hole just so it would fit in, so nothing would move about, so it's all safe for them. I have a plastic top on my new enclosure, so this is just to stop any rain, but as you can see, I've painted it a brown waterproof colour, so it should be alright, but it's just for precautions only. So the ferrets seem to be enjoying this enclosure a lot. I've seen them running through back and forth through it throughout a lot, but they still do enjoy their original enclosure. I do get them out quite a lot because of the coronavirus. They have a lot of time outside, but it's just nice for them to have a bit more space within their old enclosure. So if you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Jack's Mini Zoo.